What's up? So, I went online and I was just curious about astral projection because when I was 19, I learned how to do it. I taught myself when I was in Italy, and there's all these like sham things, read how to do this, or you just lay down and close your eyes and magically you're transported and it takes time. It's bullshit, all of it. I'm going to show you how to astral project. And not only will I teach you how to astral project, but I'll tell you what happens. I'll tell you how to get better at it, and I'll tell you how you can do it when you're awake, and how you can tap into basically other forces that are out there that most of us are blind to. What I'm going to teach you how to do is the shortcut, how to do it, how any normal person can learn how to do it. Just do exactly what I tell you to do right now, okay? Get a candle, usually a white candle, okay? You only have to do this, by the way, in the beginning, like the first 2 times maybe, because what this is going to do is basically let you know where your third eye is, because knowing where your third eye is when your eyes are closed mentally, that is your focus point. Once you have your focus point, you can focus your energy in a direction and actually go somewhere. You actually progress. And I'll tell you exactly what happens. So this is, begin like this. Candle, lighter, light it up. Okay? Now, what I want you to do, you can be in a dark room, doesn't really matter. It's lighting similar to this. I want you to stare at the flame. Okay? Stare at the flame. But what you're really staring at is, and what I want you guys to lock onto when you're watching this, there's a boundary where the actual heat from the flame meets the atmosphere, and there's a little, I would say, a shadow that dances around the flame. So you're not focusing on the light of the flame, you're focusing on where it separates into space, basically, right here, around the outside. If you look really closely, you can see it, obviously in the camera, and I can't zoom for you right now, but it is the border, the shadow border that dances around it. What I want you to do is I want you to focus not on the flame, but on the shadow that dances around the flame, okay? It's about yay big, goes around the entire perimeter of the flame. So just focus on that. And what happens is, you do this probably for about, I'd say at least 5 to 8 minutes. And what happens is when you're doing it, I don't know if you guys ever seen those magic eye posters, when you stare at the image and all of a sudden it comes, into focus. Your eyes will do the same thing, and you will lock on to the basically the border of this flame. It enlarges and you're locked onto it, right? Now, once you're locked onto it, now you're about minute 8 into this. Kind of kick back and look. Now you're gonna have like the burn ingrained in your eye, of the flame. So what happens is, that's not important. But what's important is when you close your eyes, or when your eyes are open. I can see it right now. What it is the flame's gonna bounce around. Okay, it's gonna go over here, it's gonna go over there, whatever. Close your eyes and it's gonna do the same thing inside your head. Your eyes are closed, the impression of the flame is gonna be bouncing around when your eyes are closed. What's important is not when it's moving, but when it settles. Wherever that dot settles is where your third eye is, okay? That is where your third eye is. So it's really important. And like I said, this is just the first step to get you into the next step, okay? So your eyes are closed, you see the red dot, it's moving, it settles. Usually it settles somewhere right around here, okay? Now, to make sure, once you have that point, you can close your eyes, squint, and when your eyes are closed, look at the impression of where your eyes are inside, when you're looking. And that dot, or your focus point, will be right there. Now what you do from there, this is where it gets cool. Okay. So at that point, as soon as you do this, what I just told you how to do, go in your room, turn lights off or blow the candle out, lay down in bed, okay? And get comfortable. Normally for me, the fastest way to make a transition into the next state is I usually just lay flat. You lay flat and get where something comfortable, but you kind of just lay straight out, straight on your back, get a nice pillow, put it on your head, okay? So once you do that, you're gonna experience something that's pretty cool. So I'm gonna walk you through it. Okay, the first thing is what you want to do is the hardest thing about this is following your focus point. Okay, I know it sounds kind of weird, but let me explain it to you.